Summer of the War by Gloria Whelan. In the afternoon, the sky turned yellowish-grey. There was a minute before the storm when everything was still. No bird song, no wind. Even the gulls hovered silently in the air like scraps of white paper. The world seemed to be holding its breath. Suddenly, rain fell in gulps and splashes. I helped Grandpa drop the canvas curtain to keep the porch dry. The dog made a mad dash for the house, shook the water from its fur, and with the first thunderclap, slunk under the table. After securing the porch, I stood at the living room window. I loved the wildness of the storm, the sheets of water blowing across the channel, the wind whipping cedars and bending the birch trees, the jagged spears of lightning splitting open the sky. I loved holding my breath and waiting for the thunder to follow the flash of lightning. The world was turned over to giants. Nothing was small. Everything that happened, the wind and lightning and thunder, was huge. "Well," Grandma said, "go upstairs and see what Carrie is doing. She seems to have disappeared." I resented having to leave my post at the window to check on Carrie, who seemed to be letting us know that over and over that she could take care of herself and didn't need us. I trudged reluctantly up the stairs and pushed open the bedroom door. Carrie was on the bed, her knees drawn up close to her chest, her arms hugging her body. She was crying. "Carrie, what's wrong?" I stood looking down at her, afraid she had suddenly taken ill. "I'll get Grandma," I started for the door. "No," she whispered. "I don't want anyone. Just leave me alone." I sat down gingerly on the edge of her bed, putting a hand on her shoulder. I begged, "Please tell me what's the matter." "It's the storm. The lightning will strike the cottage and we'll all be burned up." I stared at her, unable to believe she could be so frightened, but she was. Storms on this island had always made me feel secure, as if the island was a refuge like Noah's Ark.